Why blockchain belongs in cybersecurity, not just cryptocurrency. For years, blockchain has been perceived as a financial technology. It has been associated with speculation, volatility, and hype. However, this overlooks its actual purpose. At its core, blockchain was never about money. It was about creating unchangeable records. Just because something is encrypted doesn't mean it's safe. This is a common misconception. Encryption protects access. It doesn't protect the truth. If someone changes a document, encryption won't tell you. The file will still open. It looks normal. Nothing feels off. But what about the content? It might already be compromised. That's the blind spot that most systems ignore. It's exactly where Eagle PMX operates. PMXChain doesn't just protect data, it makes it verifiable. Here's something that most people don't realize. Your data can be encrypted and still not be private. This is because, in most systems, you don't control the keys. The provider does. This means they can technically access everything. That's not security, it's controlled trust. PMX Quantum flips that model. Zero knowledge means only you hold the keys. There is no provider access. There is no visibility, no exceptions. Real security isn't about restricting access. It's about eliminating unnecessary access entirely. A company lost millions, not because of a hack. It was due to a small change that no one noticed. An invoice was sent. Somewhere in between, the bank details were replaced. Everything else stayed the same. Same sender, same layout, same file. It looked right, so the payment went through. And that's where the danger lies. There was no alert, no warning, no visible sign. It was just silent manipulation. PMXChain exists for moments like this. Because when something changes, you don't just guess, you prove it. Many companies believe that their data is safe in Microsoft 365. It isn't. At least it isn't completely safe. Microsoft protects the system, but it doesn't protect the information stored within it. Your data? That's your responsibility. That's the shared responsibility model. It creates a massive blind spot. Access is secured, after all, but integrity isn't. This is where Eagle PMX comes in, adding the missing layer. PMXChain verifies what happens to your data. PMX Quantum controls who can access it. Together, they close the gap that most companies don't even realize exists. People think that cybersecurity is all about preventing attacks. It isn't. The real pressure starts afterwards, because then you need proof. What changed? When did it change? Who had access? Most systems can't provide that information. Logs can be manipulated. Data can be overwritten. Timelines can break. So even if you detect something, there is no way to prove it. That's why Eagle PMX combines two layers. PMX Quantum controls access. PMXChain proves integrity. Instead of reconstructing events, you have evidence. Blockchain has a branding problem. When people hear the term, they think of cryptocurrency. But that misses the point. At Eagle PMX, blockchain isn't about money, it's about truth. PMXChain creates immutable records. Nothing can be changed without leaving evidence. When combined with PMX Quantum, you don't just protect data. You control access and verify everything that happens. That's the shift that cybersecurity needs. Not more tools. It's a system where trust is replaced by proof. So perhaps the question isn't how well your data is protected. Rather, it's whether you can prove that it hasn't been altered. After all, in a world of cloud systems, shared responsibility and invisible manipulation, trust is no longer enough. Systems such as Eagle PMX have been developed for precisely this purpose. PMX Quantum controls access, and PMXChain verifies integrity. Security becomes a fact. Eagle PMX, proof over trust.